Hi you all, welcome to my channel. This is Satyam Kumar Singh and welcome to the Solecast episode 1. So I'll try to make this into a series and I'm going to be sharing my opinions on the ongoing or relevant topics with you all online. Okay. So today I would like to share my views or try to show a bit of light on the ongoing Israel-Palestine conflict. So so the recent events which have followed is that the Hamas, a group of militants operating from the Gaza Strip in Palestine, they attacked the borders of Israel. They launched 3,000 airstrikes on Israel and have killed approximately 845 civilians of Israel, and they have killed around 345 police and soldiers, and God knows how many people they have kidnapped, they have mutilated, and exerted violence in every other form possible. So what does that lead to? That lead to backfire. That led to backfire from Israel, and led to the death of, as of now, I have seen that 11,000 civilians. 11,000 civilians have been killed in Israel. Now people are taking sides. Many people support Israel that they did the right thing. They are killing the terrorist organization. Some people support Palestine that why our civilians are being killed. Mostly, as far as I have seen, the Muslims are supporting Palestine. Okay, and very few of the people of other sides are supporting Palestine or the Hamas group on this. See, there is a very popular proverb in Hindi that गेहूं के साथ घुन भी पिसता है, meaning basically, so this proverb basically means that even the innocent ones associated with a group of bad people are going to bear the consequences resulting from the actions of those bad people. I mean, how could we even take sides on this? At one end, we have the people of Israel who civilians, civil people were killed just because someone wanted to prove something. Okay, and which backfired again, killing 10,000, 11,000 civilians. I want to know one thing, that people supporting either of the sides, so according to them, the life of a certain group of civilians from a certain country means more than the certain group of civilians of a different country. I don't understand. And I don't understand the power play which is occurring. And I just can't bear with the idea that even if the people of Israel were killed, Israel backfired, leading to 10,000 or 11,000 people. So that means that basically according to the Israeli people or Israeli military, the life of the Israeli people is more important than the life of the Palestinian people. So this is how we are dealing now. The life of one group, one person is important than the other civilians we are talking about here. God knows what is happening to the world. I mean, sometimes this leads me to believe that the idea of nationalism itself is flawed somewhere. I love my country, I am a nationalist, but what is nationalism being related to nowadays? Nationalism has become synonymous with hating another country, which is basically jingoistic nationalism. There is no love for love for the country. I don't know it is there or not, but the hate for a different country, it is for sure there, ingrained within the DNAs of these people, all these people. So, how can I say it? The hypocrisy I see, US is supporting Israel on this, that whatever Israel is doing, it's fine. It's fine. Everybody should support the removal of terrorism from this world, but in this process, why are these civilians being killed? Why? Why will it not? Why will it affect the life of a normal person living a normal life? It should not, but it is affecting it. So I don't know what is there to say on it. Whatever is going on, it should stop. The same happened in Russia-Ukraine war. Civilians were getting killed again and again, and the same process repeats here in Israel. See, I know that the Israelis, the Jews have had a long history. They have been holocausted by Hitler. Even after that, different nations, different Muslim nations tried to eradicate them from even the map. But they fight back, a great group of people, the Israelis, and how to say, my heart won't let me dignify their actions, even though it's the maybe it was the only option left to the Israelis to directly attack Gaza Strip to remove the terrorism. I know, but I don't think that we as humans are not smart enough to figure out a way to avoid killing civilians. We are much more than that. Just imagine, just imagine what would have happened if among those 11,000 people or the 845 or 1190 people approximately with the data which I just saw, and among all these civilians, among all these life of the civilians, one was Joe Biden. Suppose Joe Biden was there in Palestine and an airstrike of Israel killed Joe Biden along with it. What would have happened? The entire US military would have waged war on Israel. So nowadays, life, life itself of one person is much more important than other. So for one sorry for the wrong pronunciation. For one Joe Biden, US military will be ready to kill lakhs and lakhs of people. But what, isn't he a normal human being? Shouldn't all human beings, the life of all human beings be equal? Now when I say this, many will say we don't live in a perfect world. So can't we try to live in a perfect, try to make our world the most perfect we can? Or we have accepted the very idea that we will not try to make any improvement in this world whatsoever. The life of the people of Afghanistan, the life of the people in Syria, they are not important at all. Let them die. Let them die out of hunger. Let them die out of poverty. It doesn't matter. Only top 1% or 0.001% of a country matters. We will deal with only what is the word here? We will only deal with their issues and their problems. Only they are what matter, and this is what happens. Even in India itself, the policies are made only for the top, only for the rich people, nothing for us. I will talk about India and the whole rich-poor gap, which is which is widening as the country is growing, in a different video, in a different episode of this Solecast. But I would like to conclude this video on this Israel-Palestine conflict, saying that we should not take sides. Everybody should just wish for peace to come. Even the people of Palestine, even the people of Israel, even the Israeli government, the Palestinian government should try to come to peace at whatever level possible. Every war, every war have been resolved at last by sitting on a table and dealing in peace. This is the only solution that has ever been. This is the only solution that is ever going to be. Killing people doesn't bring a change. Doesn't bring a change. Okay? Even if the Israeli government would have tried, they could have manipulated, forced, or whatever method. They should have tied hands with Palestinian government, and they would have been able to eradicate all the terrorists if they would have really wanted that. And as we know, the Palestinians should have also supported Israel in this maneuver, but I don't think they were going to. And I was seeing a video of a soldier of the US military who was posted in Afghanistan. He was saying that people blame us for bombing Afghanistan, people blame us for killing civilians, but he was for killing children. He was explaining one or two scenarios in which he said that the Talibanis used to use the children as if they were object. They will tie them down, their whole body, with bombs, and send them into the military bases of the US military bases. So what option does the soldiers have? Let the bomb explode, let the child die along with them. Suppose there are 100, 200 people in that military base, a child comes with bomb tied along all along his body. So what will a rational person do? Let his life along with the 100 people fade away, or kill that innocent child? Killing an innocent child won't be easy for anyone, however harsh, however bad a person he might be. We are still human, okay? Sympathy, empathy, these emotions are ingrained within our DNA. We cannot. So, whenever anybody is doing something, it's born out from misery only. So, peace is all. Peace is the one word which concludes this. Peace is the only thing which will happen in future, for which will help prevent this war between Israel and Palestine. I know this video is 11 minutes and 11 seconds now, and many random things I have talked about, but this is how it is going to be. My channel, my rules. I will talk whatever I want. So, if you even liked it a tiny bit, please like it. Please share it among your friends, and more will come possibly. Until then, see you. Bye bye.